Mamelangne, this nation is done for. I have lamented time and time and time again, and I don't know how many more times I can continue to lament. All right. South Africa is a black country. It's got a majority of black people. And so therefore frustrated white folk that live here, for them to be so upset at black defeatism that they would do nothing humane on behalf of, in particular, black people, when black people do a typical black thing by hurting other black people, when they stand back and say, let them just ruin themselves, let them defecate where they eat, and let them just burn themselves to the ground. When white folk just being hella upset and nar at just the fact that black people can be so barbaric, them standing back is the reason why this whole entire country is gonna fall apart anyway. Why? You live in this country, first and foremost, white folk. You can't all move to America. You can't all move to Europe. A lot of y'all not so much even can't move there. You don't even want to, because this is where you come from. It's your home. You live in South Africa, and you are entitled to the country, as indeed all of us are, if at all we've been born here. But you cannot, in a country that has got a majority black people, imagine that given that most of the wealth of this country, albeit you being the minority, is however concentrated in your pockets, you cannot, having most of the country's wealth sitting in the positions where you are perched like birds, leave black folk to essentially put other black people in a position to die in a majority black country and expect the whole nation not to fall apart. Because black people make up the majority of the country. So if you white folk don't come through for the black people that are enduring black defeatism, you are essentially shooting yourselves in the foot, because there are too many black people for you to stand back and watch other black people destroy them. Because if they get destroyed, you can't eliminate the majority of people in the country, because then on that day you're going to be living in a ghost town, a dystopian nightmare, what would be the tantamount of like some Orwellian night, like just some apocalyptic zone. Because if you exsanguinate or obliterate or eliminate the majority of a people in a country, you destroy that country. This nation will never be majority white. This nation will never be majority Indian. It'll never be even majority colored. It'll always be majority black. So when you stand back against black defeatism, even though you know what is right to do, and even though you know that it's not all black people that are this crazy, only those among us who are in the elite that are harassing the rest of the black majority, keeping all of us poor, you're essentially destroying your own South Africa. And that is why this country is falling apart and is judged under God.